Hi, another one of these videos. We have been live streaming on the channel, and one question I always get asked is, what is my setup for the live stream? And funny enough, for all the tones that I'm using, it is all stock plugins from Logic Pro X, except one thing, the reverb. But the main thing I want to talk about today is that you don't need super expensive gear to make a good guitar tone. You can make a good guitar tone for the right moment with anything. For instance, I've been using Logic Pro X, and it's got tons of different amp settings. Tons. Now, don't get me wrong, there's tons on there that just suck. They sound like poopy expired, but a lot of them do sound okay. And the point is, with like Logic Pro X, if you dive in and you tweak some settings, you can make it sound really good for the right thing that you're trying to get. Now, could I go ahead and play my PRS SC30 amp or the Marshall Origin amp and the plethora of pedals or the Strymon Iridium through a SM57? Sure, but that's a lot of work and a lot of things to set up. And when you're in a hurry, it's kind of like time consuming to set all of that stuff up. So me personally, I'm like, okay, let's just do the quickest route. I know it sounds decent. You all like the sound of the distorted guitar I use on the live streams, and it works. So if it works, it works. So the best advice here is, don't wait to have expensive gear to have fun making music. Because if you wait to have expensive gear, you'll never start making music. Because the point of making music is you want to express yourself and have fun through your creative process of playing guitar or whatever. And it's also a great way to challenge yourself to be like, okay, I'm going to make a good tone with what I got. Because when you're able to make a good tone with less equipment, that's a better skill to have than to already have a good tone with tons of equipment. Because it challenges you to be like, okay, in this garage punk indie band, I have to get a tone out of this minimal equipment. And if you're able to succeed at that, that is a skill that is very highly wanted. I hope this makes sense. Because like I said, I have tube amps, I got the Strymon Iridium, I've got tons of pedals. I even have bias effects, an older version of it, but it's all stuff that would make it a little bit more complicated to use. Instead, how about I just plug in the guitar, boom, Logic Pro X, get an amp setting, tweak it just a little bit, boom, it sounds all nice, fine, and dandy. But this also does determine on the genres of music that you're doing. Like I said, in the right moment for the right certain instance. Now, the only plugin I don't use that is not from Logic Pro X is Valhalla Supermassive. It is a reverb there's one specific setting on it that I think is fantastic. And I mean, when it comes to like a lot of ambient stuff, it's not surprising because that takes more plugins and more different types of equipment because you're really experimenting with different types of sound. What I was talking before is using with what you got is more for like your generic metal or rock or indie music. With like shoegaze or post-rock, you're using a lot more different pedals, different types of equipment. And yeah, also when it comes to guitars, me personally, I refuse to have a guitar over $1,000. I think that is silly. Could be that I'm just cheap, but I feel like a good guitar, $500, $750, that's good enough. Maybe this is all from the engineer, the music engineer, recording engineer coming out of me, because to challenge yourself to make something good that's not inherently good. But like I said, the best advice in this is, don't wait to have good equipment. Make music now with what you got and have fun with it. Be creative. That's the whole reason why we're doing music, is to be creative, express ourselves, and have fun with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. We go live every single night. We have fun, goof off, make fun of my bald head, which I'm hiding right now. Shush. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe, and I hope you have an awesome and amazing day. Thank you, and goodbye.